Hey, what's going on here, everybody? Sean here, the Detroit Disney duo, and I am going today to be talking about this list that I have here that's been ongoing for some period of time, and actually about some Disney news that I was interested in, and that you may be interested in too if you haven't been watching or reading the ongoing Disney news. And I have some things to talk about here and make my opinions about what has been going on. Now, here we're not going to be talking about all the changes that are going on because of the different safety measures that are being removed or any of that stuff like that. This is just overall just news from Disney. I get Google alerts with the Disney news and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? All right. So before we get started, though, go ahead and mash that subscribe button. It's really important. It helps. It's free, first of all, and secondly, it helps our channel grow. And we really appreciate you becoming part of the family of our channel. Anyways, thank you very much, and thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Okay, on with the show, if you call it a show. Okay, so Disney movies are coming back to Disney movies are coming back to theaters. Now, if you don't know, some places, since the changes have been going on, the theaters are becoming open again, and which is a really great thing. You know, some people really can't wait to get back to the theaters. This is kind of like a twofold kind of thing. It has some good and some bad. Theaters are coming back. They're becoming open, and Disney is putting their first movie into theaters, and that's going to be Cruella. It just came out like about a couple of days ago, like 3 days ago. Cruella is in Disney Springs. You could go see it at the AMC Theater in Disney Springs. But also it was simultaneously released in Disney Plus online. So Disney Plus, since things have been changing, the membership or the subscriptions, may I call it, of Disney Plus has kind of maybe plateaued. Maybe people are like, yeah, I don't know. I think, to me, if you are a Disney fan and you like Disney movies, right, and you may not be like somebody who wants to collect all the DVDs or the Blu-rays or something like that. You don't want to have all this stuff, and you just want to be able to go see something online on demand, as they call it. Then you will subscribe to Disney Plus, and you'll watch the movies that they have in the collection at Disney Plus, as long as you're a subscriber. Now, some people, they don't want to be subscribed to something like that. They rather have it, in their hand. I played for it one time. I have it on disc or Blu-ray. I'll watch it. I like to have these things in my hand. It depends on, who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, but the same thing with movies. Some people like to rewatch movies. Some people like to see a movie one time, and that is it. Some people like to go back and revisit movies and say, well, that was a great movie. I really like it, and I'm going to watch it again sometime in the future. And that's why you have Disney Plus. That's why people buy, movies on disc. And that's why some people just go to the movies. And there might be a mixture of somewhere in between. So anyways, the whole point is that Disney is bringing back movies to the movie theaters for those who like to go to Disney to watch movies out in the theaters, and Cruella is the very first one. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. So anyways, that's the first thing that I was going to be talking about. Secondly, last month during Armed Forces Day, which is it was May the 17th-ish, around that weekend there, Disney actually honored a guy who was during World War II. He was in the Navy. He was a Navy vet who was also a cast member. He was also a cast member of Disney, working at, I believe, around where the Pinocchio is. I believe that restaurant there. I forget the name of it off the top of my head. But anyways, you can remind me later. But Alex Stromsky is his name. He was 92 years old. That is that is just, I love it. I love how they did that for that guy who's 92 years old. He's a veteran from World War II era, and he I have to say I'm really excited that Disney basically took time out. They did a story about his life and recognized him and whatnot. And I think that's really, really awesome. I'm a veteran myself. I like advocating for veterans, and I really like it when people like Alex, their stories are portrayed and they have the limelight, because it's something that they really deserve, and that's really awesome. Thank you for Disney for doing that. Thank you very much. Okay. So there's been while Disney has been updating a lot of things, like Epcot and the Tron, and stuff like that. One thing that they have done is getting ready. They say for the 50th anniversary. Now that they have actually done some work on Cinderella's Castle, but also in Hollywood Studios. Supposedly they had. Well, not supposedly. They actually did get a permit. Now, whether or not this permit is supposed to be for Tower of Terror to be looking like something different for the 50th anniversary, we just don't know yet. But that's the speculation. Now, Disney pulls these permits here and there, to fix things or change things. They did the same thing for Cinderella's Castle. They pulled a permit and then they revamped it and changed the colors. They did some painting, added some things to the castle itself, some royal bunting on the sides. I guess that's what they call that. Anyways, so it looks spectacular. I'm sure that the Tower of Terror is going to be in awe on the 50th anniversary later on this year. So just wait, as I say, wait for it. That's right. We already talked about the Disney Plus, and things are coming to a slow. So, Disney World is also, we already know that Bill, what's his name, Chapek, who's the CEO, has said, yes, Bob Chapek. He said that basically capacity is actually going to be. He perceives that it's actually going to be growing in the parks, almost up to 100%, if not 100%, by the 50th anniversary, probably. I'm suspecting that's probably what it's going to be. And I would not, seeing the way things are kind of going right now, if it is at 100%, I believe there's going to be some changes in 2022. Also, possibly with bringing back annual passes, because somebody was hinting at that just the other week, because of the fact that annual pass holders were not going to be getting any magic bands when they renewed or they got a new annual passes, which we already know they're not giving them away at all for free. You have to go buy their own, even though that the magic bands are not going anywhere anytime soon. They seem to be something that everybody likes to collect and use, and they work well. They don't die, when you're trying to use them like your phone. So they do work well, by the way. But it gave a little hint to the annual pass holder system that the annual passes may return, and I hope that they do return before the end of the year. That would be really, really nice. I think that would be something that Disney needs to bring back sooner than later. Today I was hearing, and I don't know much about it. I have to go back and read it some more. So maybe at a later time I will comment about this. But I do see that there was an article about something that may be replacing the fast passes. That was similar to Universal Studios, where you pay extra money for the fast pass system. I don't know if that's going to work out or not. I don't think a lot of people would be doing that. But then again, if it actually worked where I got into a ride faster, then maybe I would pay for it. Just saying. There was news at Animal Kingdom just about a couple weeks ago, that there was a new baby male zebra that is a baby boy mountain zebra. They got a couple of types of zebras in the Animal Kingdom, if you did not know this already. But if I'm just informing you that there's a few. There's a mountain zebra, and then there's a couple of zebras. There's the mountain zebra, and then there's the I don't know the rest of them, but there's a few of them. Different zebras, but this was a mountain zebra. You can tell by the way that the stripes are different on the zebra, how long the stripes are. Some go all the way around, some don't go all the way around, some stop at the belly. If you're a zebra fanatic or a animal fanatic, you'll know the difference. But anyways, I thought it was pretty exciting. If you did not know this interesting tidbit about information, that the animal kingdom is actually an official zoo. Believe it or not. So also, let's see here. We covered that. We covered that. People are talking about July 1st, possibly. And I don't know if this is true or not. This is just rumor at this point in time. But they're saying that the fireworks may be returning to Disney World. I will only hope to see the day when the fireworks return. Now, with the way that things are today, I could see them returning, no problem whatsoever. We already know that Harmonious, that's the name of it, Harmonious. To some people, it could be Harmonious, but it's Harmonious is the Epcot water show. I'm not sure if it has fireworks. I think it is going to be having fireworks also. That has been being tested. I haven't heard anything about Fantasmic at all, even though I did know that they were putting it all back together at some point in time. I have not heard an update about that or read one, if that's returning or what's going on with that. What is the status of Fantasmic in Hollywood Studios? But I do know that, and there hasn't been any testing of fireworks at the Magic Kingdom for like at least a month or two. I haven't heard anybody talking about them at all. So maybe there was a job posted on the interwebs that they were looking for a fireworks engineer, designer, or something like that might give hint that the fireworks are coming back like pretty doggone soon. So we'll have to wait for that to see what happens in the nearby future. I think whoever it is, it's going to be this engineer or new guy. I don't know that they're going to be like, I don't know if they're really working on something new for Walt Disney World in Magic Kingdom, because maybe let's return back to, with the regular fireworks continuing back on, and maybe in the meantime working on something new. That would be kind of cool, like the 50th anniversary fireworks. Some good things: the parking lot trams are returning, which is really, really great. And you're out in the middle of you have to be walking now you know how far it is to walk out to your car from Epcot or Magic Kingdom or some of those places where the tram was really, really convenient for when you get done and you have those tired feet. Yeah, that's right. Now, my question is, are they going to be bringing back the dining plan? The Disney Food Blog has said that they, some places, I don't think it was Walt Disney World, but it was somewhere where they said they were going to give you a dining credit. So you would pay extra money for dining, like a credit card or some type of card with a dining credit on it. I don't know. I don't think that's going to be permanent. I think the dining plan, as capacity gets further along and gets up there to 100%, I think the restaurants will be not too far behind, and I think the dining plan will be returning soon, especially after the fact that I know that they started to, in some places, they haven't returned any place to where they have a buffet for the food. A lot of those buffets became as family style dinners or breakfasts or lunches or whatever they were, family style dining, right? But in some of the resorts, you can now get your Cokes or whatever refills at the refill station, and you can get them there. So who knows? Maybe the buffets are. I don't know. I think some people like the buffets and some people don't like the buffets. And I think with whatever thing that's gone on, I think buffets are probably they could probably. I'm leaning towards the thing of the past, and home style meal is going to be it. I like that anyways. You get all you can eat. It probably saves on a ton of food. Probably, I'm just saying. Let's see here. Ships are starting to say, have been approved by the CDC to actually take off. Now I don't know what the dates are for that, but I know the Wish, that latest ship that the Disney Cruise Lines have commissioned, the Disney Wish ship, is like, I don't know if it's all completely booked up or not, but a lot of people were booking it already, and I think it was sold out. But I'm not 100% on that myself. You can come back and talk about it here. Disney has some other news I've been noticing is that Disney made a deal with Sony. Spider-Man is coming back. They're getting Spider-Man to Disney Plus, which is really cool. I never watched any of the Spider-Man movies. I can't wait to watch them. That's going to be really great. Oh yeah, and also they're having a Fairfield Inn. I don't know why it was big news, but I guess it is. The Fairfield Inn, not related to Disney, by the way, is being built by Flamingo Crossing. So Flamingo Crossing, if you're not familiar with that, is basically where all the college program students can stay there. Disney pays for it. And it's kind of like a dormitory kind of apartments, you know what I'm saying? And they get to stay there, and basically that's a smart idea to put a hotel there next to Flamingo Crossing. That way, when your parents come or somebody comes to visit, they have somewhere to stay in the area. And I'm sure they're not going to be the lone hotel, the Fairfield Inn. I'm sure there's going to be other ones popping up in the same area, building up. That's usually how it is. But I think the college program, now that it's restarted its engines and coming back, I think that's a good deal. So, anyways, I have this Friday, not this coming up Friday, I'm going to be doing another merchandise live video on Friday evening. We'll be doing I'm going to be doing a let's see here. I'm going to be doing a live merchandise review. We look at merchandise that's been in the Disney news, merchandise stuff. Kind of look at it and go, that looks great. That doesn't look great. What we think about it, everything else like that. I will put the link up probably today and tonight and show you guys that. That will be something to look forward to. Also, and then George, I heard he's returning to our channel. Be making some videos. George, I'll be uploading them. George does them and sends them to me, and it's a big long production ordeal. But anyways, I hear he's made to come back. Anyways, so with that all said, that's all I had on this piece of paper. So for now, thanks for watching. We just uploaded the Sean's Stories. If you have not seen that, the Sean's Stories week recap on May the 31st. Go ahead and watch that also. And remember to subscribe and support the channel. We really appreciate it. And we'll talk to you guys later. Again, the daily vlog is continuing on Monday, Tuesday, June the 1st. Talk to you guys later. And for now, over and out.